It's 3 a.m. You've just played a game so amazing, so emotionally devastating, that you're just lying there, staring at the ceiling, wondering what it all means. And the wildest thing? It wasn't some high-budget blockbuster, it was an indie title. A little-known Japanese gem that nobody told you about. Today's top 10 Japanese indie games that will have surprise you. Games created by small studios or a single genius in a dimly lit room, piecing together an experience that packs a punch you never saw coming. Let's get into some of the most unforgettable indie games out of Japan. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Kicking us off at number 10 is Kamiko. What if Zelda used a time machine to travel to 2023 and got a synthwave reimagining? This game is bite-sized. You'll beat it in one sitting. But man, does it deliver. The fighting is crisp, the puzzles are rewarding, and the music, utterly 80s arcade nostalgia. It's like devouring a gourmet cupcake. Tiny, delicious, and leaves you craving 6 more. Worth every $5 you'll spend on the Switch eShop? Hands down. Number 9 is Lost Ruins, and let me tell you, this game is mean, but in a good way. You're not some overpowered hero, you're a normal girl stuck in a castle full of nightmares. You'll toss torches to burn enemies, chug potions to cure poison, and panic swing your sword like your life depends on it, because it does. It's Dark Souls meets survival horror, but with pixel art so gorgeous you'll want to frame it. Pro tip: keep a stress ball nearby. Number 8 is The Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. Ever had a game that gives you the hang-up for weeks? This one is it. At first, it's a beat-em-up featuring delinquents at school. But beneath that, it's a soft-spoken longing story about becoming a grown-up. You'll prepare for tests, hang with pals at ramen joints, and fight in alleyways, all of which while constantly wondering, what's the use of all of this? The fighting's wacky, the pacing's slow, but still, I couldn't help playing. It's like The Catcher in the Rye, but with uppercuts. Number 7 is Est Libra Revision, and hoo boy, this game is madness. One dude spent 14 years crafting this time-looping RPG, and you can sense every drop of sweat in it. The narrative begins straightforward, find my missing friend, and devolves into a crazy story of gods, betrayal, and existential crisis. The combat? Picture mashing Devil May Cry buttons on a roller coaster. Is it refined? Nope. But who cares when it's this much fun? If you're a fan of games that go for the fences, Est Libra's a home run. Number 6 is Downwell, and I'm being honest. I've lost hours playing this game. You descend a well by jumping, blast enemies with gun boots. Yes, boots that shoot things. And don't die in 10 seconds. It's brutally minimalist, but the brilliance is in the specifics. Each run is unique, and the controls are so tight, you'll swear the dev sold their soul to get them. Fun fact, the developer created this on his daily train ride to work. Next time you're bored on public transportation, remember, you could be creating a masterpiece. Number 5 is Ender Lilies. And this game? It's a work of art. You're Lily, a silent girl in a rain-soaked kingdom. Rather than fight, you cleanse corrupted bosses and bring them over to your side. Each ability you unlock has a story behind it, such as wielding the sword of a knight who couldn't save his king. The visuals are eerie, music is a masterclass, and the ending? I bawled. Play this with headphones and a box of tissues. Number 4 is Nausea, and my brain broke playing this game. It's Among Us, but Groundhog Day. It's single-player, the NPCs are snarkier than your ex, and each loop finds you trapped on a ship with shape-shifting aliens. You must lie, scheme, and gaslight your way to live. One round, your BFF traitorizes you. The next, you're the bad guy. With 15-plus endings, it's the only one I screamed, "I don't trust anyone," at my screen. 10 out of 10 would freak out again. Number 3 is Nikki, and look, this game isn't for everyone. There's no story, no combat, no quests. You're just a girl exploring her own surreal, unsettling dreams. It's like wandering through a David Lynch film while high on melatonin. But here's the thing, no game has ever made me feel so alone. The silence, the cryptic symbolism, the sheer weirdness, it's hypnotic. If you're brave enough to dive in, you'll either quit in 10 minutes or think about it for the rest of your life. Number 2 is the Touhou Project. And honestly, this series is a mood. For 25 years, one guy, Zun, has been making bullet hell shooters about anime witches dodging laser shows. The games are tough as nails, but the music? Chef's kiss. Plus, the fan community is insane. We're talking manga, memes, remix albums, you name it. Touhou isn't just a game, it's a lifestyle. And if you've ever wanted to feel like a god dodging 1,000 bullets at once, this is your jam. And number 1, the game that changed indie forever, is Cave Story. Not just nostalgia speaking. Cave Story is a flawless game. One guy, a solo dev, made this in his spare time, and it's got everything: tight platforming, hidden weapons, multiple endings, and a story that'll punch you in the gut. The first time I achieved the good ending, I sat for 10 minutes in silence. It's a reminder that games don't require billion-dollar budgets, just passion. If you play one game on this list, make it Cave Story. Trust me, you'll be grateful. Okay, that's my list. But here's the thing. Japanese indies aren't games. They're passion projects. They're weird, messy, and unapologetically human. So tell me, which of these punched you right in the feels? Did I miss your favorite? Let's rant in the comments. And if you liked this, hit subscribe. We've got way more hidden gems to discover. Thanks for hanging out, and remember, support indie devs. They're the real MVPs. Catch you next time.